if linear polymerization is not taking place, but if branching is forming or cross networking is done, the example is the bakelite polymer. Orthohydroxymethyl phenol, which is one monomer, reacts with the another molecule of phenol to form a compound having two rings joined by CH2, that is methylene linkage. This process continues so that a cross-linked three-dimensional space network solid is obtained. You can see here all the positions, that is the ortho as well as para positions are utilized for this reaction. Obviously, it will give rise to the networking or a network polymer. The example is of bakelite. Bakelite is used in making electrical insulators, radio and telephone casings, kitchenware, jewelry, pipe stems, children toys and fire stems, etc. Let us have one question based on this. Bakelite is obtained by, or bakelite is obtained from phenol by reacting it with, so the answer is obviously formaldehyde. Bakelite is one of the example of the phenol formaldehyde polymer. Answer is option D. The next example of condensation polymer is urea formaldehyde polymer, in which urea and formaldehyde are going to condense with each other. You can see the reaction over here. The formaldehyde molecule is getting condensed with urea molecule, and just like in the case of the previous example, phenol and formaldehyde were reacting with each other, giving you the condensation product. Here also we are getting a condensation product, giving rise to this new type of the structure in it. It further loses the water molecule, and so many these molecules are condensing with each other to give the intermediate. When this intermediate is getting polymerized, we are getting urea formaldehyde polymer. Just like urea formaldehyde polymer, if we are using the melamine as one of the monomer along with the formaldehyde, it will be called as the melamine formaldehyde polymer, in which these two are connected or condensed with each other, giving rise to intermediate which is called as the resin, which on further polymerization yields melamine formaldehyde polymer. This is the structure of melamine. You can see it is going to condense with the formaldehyde. The same kind of condensation which is in the urea formaldehyde polymer, it will give you this group NHCH2OH attached at this position in the melamine. This intermediate is called as a resin intermediate. So many molecules or n number of these resin intermediate molecules are going to condense, or you can see polymerize with each other, giving rise to a melamine polymer. This is very popular polymer. We can see why, because its uses are in the manufacturing of unbreakable crockery. These kind of crockeries which are formed by the melamine polymers, they are unbreakable and very cheap. We can solve one question based on step growth polymerization. The question is, which one of the following is classified as a condensation polymer, that is step growth polymer? Options are acrylonitrile, Dacron, neoprene and Teflon. Acrylonitrile, neoprene and Teflon are the addition polymers. Acrylonitrile and Teflon methods of preparation we have already seen. For neoprene, which comes under the type synthetic rubber, we are going to see its method of preparation later, but it is also an addition polymer. Dacron, option B, which is also called as terylene, is the condensation polymer. So, option B is the correct answer for this question.